We are on.
Shh. Shh. Stop. Oh, God. I gotta get a house. All right.
Alright,
All right.
we're rolling and we are live. So, what's up, everyone? I'm Nick. He's Jake. This is the Victory Formation Podcast live with the Fantasy Football Recap Week 3. So, how did you end up doing this week, bud?
Me? I I think I got, what was it? My record overall for my 4 leagues was 3-1. So,
Alright.
yet again, another good week for me. And overall, I told you this over the phone, but just for the people out there that don't know, but my overall record, like including my wins and losses, is 8-4. So I mean, I'll take it, man. You know,
Yeah, matter of
that's
fact,
like
my win
a
loss record
500.
for. My win loss record is actually, I think it's 6-6 because I'm 2-1 in two leagues, and I'm 1-2 in two of my leagues. So I'm 6-6 right now.
All right, not bad. Yeah, I did, and like I said, like I didn't know. I was. It's not that I wasn't confident about my teams, but I'm like, if I even get like two or more like teams of mine with like that are like top five and not bad. I don't know. Um, sorry, excuse me. Sorry, my bad.
He's trying to fix something here, but yeah, I went 3-1 this week too, and I had of overall record of 6-6. Anyway, you were saying, bud?
Yeah, sorry about that. The TV was a little too loud. Um, but what was I saying? No, I just said to myself, I'm like, all right, I'm just surprised. I'll be surprised even if one of my teams goes 2-1 in general, because I wasn't confident from the start. I mean, that's all of us when it comes to like doing fantasy in the beginning. But when you have 4 leagues, that's a lot. That's a lot to manage. And you're going to say to yourself, there's going to be one or two teams of yours in the league that you don't really keep up to date. But so far, so good. So
Yeah,
I'm not used to this kind of luck, Nick. I can't lie.
yeah,
Usually it runs out by like week 7, week 8.
it really is, man. Um, it really is difficult to keep up with the whole thing, especially when you're running like four fantasy teams at one time while you're still trying to keep up. You know?
Yeah, it's hard, man. It's like a full-time job almost. Not really. I wouldn't say that much, but like with the waiver wire pickups and stuff, which I said this. I probably said this almost every episode because I don't shut up about this team and this quarterback. Um, I picked up Jared Goff, and no one picked him up in my league. This is a 12-man league, I mind you, and I dropped C.J. Stroud after that performance week 3. I can't anymore, and I just it's such a shame what happened. Like, because I saw like a bunch of TikToks of C.J. Stroud and the criticism just from the NFL fan base in general. Just the trenches downfall of C.J. Stroud. What happened? Like he did so well in his rookie season, and then you know everything kind of. I'm not trying to say. I mean, yet again, we are still in the beginning stages of this NFL season, but I mean, Texans are 0-3. You know.
I know, like and it's very very hard to believe if you think about it. Texans are 0-3, um, and they're on the running for their first win this coming week too, as they have to face the 0-3 Tennessee Titans.
This is going to be an important week. Dolphins and Jets, and
Texans
now
are up.
Texans and Titans. So now it's kind of evening out. Just one win, at least getting that first win
And on top of
for
that,
one of
there's
those fan
also
bases.
another team fighting for their first win. Another group of two teams fighting for their first win this coming week, and that's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins.
Yep. I'm telling you this. People are going to call me crazy, especially Jets fans. But I don't know, Nick. In my opinion, I know Justin Fields is still injured, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I'm pretty sure Justin Fields
Or
is still hurt.
Is he? Was that a concussion that he suffered from?
Yeah, I think he went into the Blue
You
Medical
think?
Center for a concussion protocol. That's what I'm pretty sure happened.
Yeah. Um. So I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but if Tyrod Taylor is going to be no, actually, he returns to practice, Justin Fields. So it is potentially. I think he's listed as questionable as of now. So
Okay.
um, he probably will be starting in his Week 4 game. Which is really good for including myself, Garrett Wilson owners. Garrett Wilson, I mean, regardless, his value kind of like upheld a little bit. Now, his average is according to Yahoo Sports, is like around 14.9. So
Wow.
against the Dolphins, yeah. So I actually, I'll mention that later, but still, depending if Justin Fields, which it's probably looking like it, that he's going to be starting, I would invest in putting Garrett Wilson on your starting lineup. I mean, Justin Fields, I don't think he's that really bad of a quarterback in my opinion,
He
but
really isn't.
a lot of people, I wouldn't say concern wise, but like him being a dual threat quarterback, he's still an accurate quarterback. He's got a lot of like good abilities, and I feel like they can pull off this one against the Dolphins just from seeing how, especially the Dolphins, how they performed.
Yeah. And as we look over our picks from last week in week 3, um,
Yeah.
I went 10-6, and I think you went 10-6 too, right?
Oh, with the records?
Yeah, the records.
Yeah, I forgot. I mean, unfortunately, I promised Nick last live stream that I was gonna wear the Trevor Lawrence blonde wig, but I will reassure you, Nick, that I will get that. I will get that one of the streams, but I'm not gonna tell you when. It's gonna be a surprise.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I won the bet last week between Jacksonville and Houston. Which means
Yep.
in one of these streams, soon enough, he'll have to wear a Trevor Lawrence blonde wig.
Oh, I'm so thrilled. I I mean, look, I gotta get the nightlight sooner or later.
Yeah, I gotta get on that. Because
So far, me and you are 1-1, Nick. So
we're one
it's
and one with
even.
bets this week.
Yep. Now we still got now we got to run one for Week 4 now.
Yeah, and we'll figure that out once we get there. But
We will.
anyway,
We will.
let's look over Bust Anonymous for this week for week 3. I know you saw the video.
Yes.
For Bust Anonymous, and it was clear to both of our eyes that Malik Neighbors is considered our Bust of the week for week 3.
Never thought you'd see that name really. Well, when Russell Wilson's your starting QB, then I don't know. I guess it was a it was a matter of time, but um so yeah, I mean Malik Neighbors put how many points up, Nick? Like 3?
3.3 in most leagues.
Whoa. 3.3. Um yeah, that's a little that's painful to see, especially that Malik Neighbors was a first round draft pick,
Yeah,
for the late, if you got the late 8 to 10 picks or even 7 cuz some people took Malik Neighbors early. But
a lot of people
yet
did
again,
over
I
guys
don't.
like McCaffrey, Amon Ra,
Yeah. Yeah.
even
But
Puka Nakua, who was around the 8 or 9.
that's very true. But yet again, like that was the risk. Like you knew there was going to be a risk, taking Malik Neighbors because like I hate insulting the Giants QB room, but like it's kind of a mockery in a way, except for Jackson Dart. Um, just to have like, all right, well, yeah, like Malik Neighbors is probably with the top 10 wide receivers in the league, top 5. He's climbing up there. He's trying his best, but yet again, like you got to expect if you're going to be starting Neighbors that that disappointment might be there. I hate to say it.
Yeah,
When you invest in a Giants player, except for Saquon Barkley when he played during that time, just know there's a risk.
there's always a risk when investing in a
There's
Giants
always a
player.
risk.
Especially
So
Russell Wilson after that improbable game 2 against Dallas. He was going to be one of the biggest waiver wire pickups of this of the
Yeah,
week going into week
that
3.
that was just because Cowboys have a very weak defense now, and I don't even know. I mean, ever since the Mika Parsons trade to Green Bay, like I don't even know how to explain, like, just describing the Dallas defense.
Yeah.
It just, I mean, if it was combined 77 points against the Giants, you know there's something wrong with your defense.
Yeah, it really
when
is.
the when Russell Wilson's running, or like making you guys run around circles for most of the game, and then he throws that you know game-ending pick. So
Yeah.
um, but it was a great game. But now we can talk about it. I've been so giddy to talk. I don't know, just so excited. Um, the Jackson Dart era is here. So
Finally,
now
after all this time.
after that, it was gonna happen, but I mean, the Giants have a very challenging schedule, especially facing against the Chargers. But I don't know. I feel like Malik Neighbors is gonna have a pretty decent week. I mean, Jackson Dart has been like, look at Jackson Dart's highlights. I mean, when he played in the preseason game against the Bills.
Or even his highlight tapes from Ole Miss. That's what you need to research. Like,
Oh well, that too. But even in the preseason game, I know, like, people don't really focus on preseason, but like, you saw Dart just being comfortable and confident. When you don't see much quarterbacks being confident.
yeah, he made
At
such a
that,
great
like,
play against the Jets where he threw it into double coverage in between two defenders, and he threw an absolute bullet right into his receiver's chest plate. Like,
yep. So I think Jackson Dart's excited to have this, have this opportunity. He's
and
been waiting for it
and
ever
I bet so is
since,
Cam Scatabo.
right. Yeah, Cam Scatterby, bro. How about that touchdown? He's liking it. I saw that. You know how, like, there's a nickname for the Philadelphia Eagles, Blankenship and DeJean. It's like the exciting whites. I saw a thing on the tick. I saw the thing on TikTok. Um, Sorry, hold on.
Yeah, the exciting whites. Imagine Reed Blankenship and Cooper DeJean.
Huh. Sorry
Sorry,
about
hold on.
that. What I was saying before, like Cooper DeJean, Reed Blankenship, the exciting whites. I saw a funny comment where it's like Cam Scatterby and Jackson Dart. It's like the creatine whites.
Oh
Like,
yeah, because they were I think they were partnered with this creatine company, right?
yeah. So I guess that's their new nickname now, and honestly, I rock with it. It's pretty. If I mean, Cam Scatterby's doing pretty good. I mean, from his debut, from his rookie debut. I mean, his game debut. I'm sorry. I feel like Scatterby. I mean, Scatterby is just, he's such a gritty player. You know,
No, it was
like, he's not.
Scadabu's a dog. You got to
Yeah,
admit that.
that guy's a bulldozer.
He's
He's
an
not an
absolute
agile
dog.
running back. Yeah, much agreed.
Um,
But
my other four busts aside from Neighbors were Russell Wilson,
right.
Jamar Chase, in that horrendous showing from the Bengals. Like,
Yeah, I don't know if, like, yeah, but also, like, Jake Brown's performance, that wasn't too hot either.
no, but the Vikings defense really showed, especially when it's all coming from
Yeah,
one player in particular.
and
Isaiah Rodgers. He had 2 picks. What was it? 2 forced fumbles, 1 return for a touchdown. Like, that was just crazy.
right, yeah.
Imagine being the
I
only player on your defense to get all the turnovers in one game. Like 2 picks, 2 forced fumbles, both of which had 1 return for touchdowns. Like,
Yeah, I smell promotion.
that is just insane. I could smell the promotion coming to CB1 for Isaiah Rodgers.
Yeah, no, he's been a big name this week, and even getting one, or, like, when you're thinking that in your head, I don't know what was going through his head. I mean, we could pull up the press conference, like, thing, but I don't know, like, especially in a defensive player's mind, like, that's so much to take in. Like even all it takes is one game to put your name out there on the map. You know, um, I could give an example with Trayvon Diggs. Remember how many interceptions Trayvon Diggs had?
Yeah, I think he had like 8, maybe 10 picks in one season.
Yeah, yeah, it was insane. And now like Trayvon Diggs isn't really putting up the same numbers, but like when you have that fluke of a game or even a year or a few games, it really it's a great feeling and it's well deserved. It really is
But
for him. So
you also can't forget about the legendary season that Deron Bland had with 5 pick sixes, most in NFL history. You speak of Cowboys D-backs
yeah,
like
that's
Trayvon Diggs,
insane.
you can't forget about Deron Bland. Like 5 pick sixes in one game in one season.
No, you don't, man.
That's just crazy.
Yeah. I couldn't even imagine just having that feeling like when you had that pick six, it's just also another thing too, is just like being a cornerback, being a safety, when you're in that secondary position, you're focused on prioritizing your coverage man to man with the receiver. But noticing your zone, like your awareness with the zones and seeing that the ball, like it's just the timing and everything, that's great. I mean, it's not. I feel like I mean that's the most difficult position in football. I can't really name any. Maybe that and quarterback. That's probably my hot take. Cornerback and safety. Those are probably the hardest positions to ever master. In football. I mean, so there's only so few elite players that in that position because you gotta realize this is top 1% of athletes. So, um, good for him and good for the Vikings defense. I mean, they really showed off. And speaking of which, Carson Wentz, man, I don't know what's going on with these quarterbacks that
Yeah,
now they're
like
at their peak.
yeah, like I don't know where that performance came from. Like Carson Wentz, like even with the defense putting on most of the work, but like Carson Wentz came out of absolutely nowhere and did great for that Vikings offense.
That's how it works, man. That's how it works. I mean, remember Joe Flacco's kind of little run last year?
And maybe the year before.
Like he was kind of, or was it a year before? It was the year before. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was the year before with
Like,
Cleveland.
especially
When he came
it
up to
was
play
the
for
year
Cleveland.
before. My mistake. Yeah, when he first. Yeah. So I mean, I'm happy for Carson Wentz. I couldn't even imagine what's going through his mind. After the whole injury thing and Nick Foles taking after his place. Yeah, he got a Super Bowl under his belt, but after that, I mean, his starting positions and I mean, his worth is now a backup quarterback. And how do you think that makes him feel? He led an entire Eagles you know he led the Eagles to their first Super Bowl,
Yeah,
and now I feel like he probably felt super abandoned and he really redeemed himself, especially in that game against the Bengals. So props to him, and he did a really efficient job. Especially, I mean, now people, including myself, that I have him in two of my leagues. He really put Justin Jefferson in a good spot for fantasy owners. Um, Not that he put anything up amazing, Justin Jefferson, but I believe he put up 13 to 14 points um, during the week 3 matchup. So um, a lot of people were kind of skeptical, including myself, of starting Justin Jefferson. I mean, it's Justin Jefferson, regardless. I mean, if you have a great wide receiver like Justin Jefferson or Malik Neighbors or CeeDee Lamb, blah blah blah, it's not really too much of a concern. But at the same time, you want to notice that is Justin Jefferson going to get enough ball? How are they going to run the play call? How's the offense going to transform? Because different QBs they have different mechanisms. They call the plays. They decide whether or not what's optional in their head, what is easier. And not saying that Justin Jefferson isn't an easy option. I mean, he's one of the best wide receivers for a reason. We've seen it for years now. But with someone I mean, no offense to him, but JJ McCarthy, that kind of brought Justin Jefferson's value down. But if Carson Wentz keeps this pace and gets used to his rhythm and solidifies his presence, I think not only him but like everyone else in the Vikings offense will be on the lookout. It'll be interesting to watch because Carson Wentz is a good quarterback, but I mean we're speaking backup wise, but you know he's not really the most dependable.
Nah, he really is not.
No, but is it a fluke? I don't know. Like I can't. I think it's too soon to call.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's too early to call. It's too early to call about this whole Carson Wentz thing. Especially that McCarthy is not returning anytime soon, from his injury. So, um, yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm keeping Jefferson. So I don't want any one of you guys to be scared while keeping Jefferson's spot, obviously, or I don't know. I don't know what you think about it, Nick, but I'm not really too concerned after seeing that game.
Nah, me neither.
And yeah,
Honestly, me neither.
yeah. So,
And
hopefully we don't see Justin Jefferson as bus anonymous, but
nah. What are
you
my
never know.
but my other two busts are Saquon Barkley and Brian Thomas Jr.
I don't really have many. Like, I don't have much to add with Saquon Barkley. That game was like insane because I thought I'm
Yeah,
like, no way the Rams are gonna give the Eagles their first loss.
yeah,
But yet again, I mean, Rams and the NFC West in general, they're very competitive.
yeah.
Not
And I
insulting
said
any
turns out
like,
Jalen Hurts can throw the ball. You know.
yeah, I mean, it was about time. I mean, um,
Why do you think
I
Devontae
mean,
Smith went
shout
off?
out,
Why do you think AJ Brown went off in fantasy finally? He finally had a
yeah,
breakout
about
performance.
freaking time, bro. It's either but here's the thing when it comes to Eagles, it's either one or the other. It's not all complete. Like how like the Giants Cowboys game or just like the Ravens Bills game, like all those big number games, like it's just like, oh, like this AJ Brown's got like 16 points, Devontae Smith's got 20, Saquon's got 24. Like, is it possible? Yeah, because they're one of the best offenses in the NFL. But I feel like when it comes to the Eagles, like their offense of how they like, I don't know, how they like run it, it's either like Saquon's having the game of his life. Meanwhile, AJ Brown and Devontae Smith put a collaboration points of like 9.8. Like it's kind of, and then it's vice versa. It's like it makes no sense. But Saquon, look, Saquon's still
Yeah, see,
the best running
that's
back in the league. So I mean, whatever. It was just everyone. It was just sloppy play from the Eagles side, and I kind of it's kind of I don't know how you are with your girlfriend Nick if she's into football, but mine is a Eagles fan, and she was stressing a lot. She wasn't happy like the entire like I thought like I might like I was scared for her. I can't lie
yeah,
because I never seen the Eagles lose.
yeah.
I mean, it's gonna happen sooner or later, unless they go undefeated. But yeah, I think she was breathing out of a paper bag.
Funny,
Like,
funny you should mention that. Actually, my girlfriend used to be an Eagles fan before family reasons and obviously myself converted her into a Giants fan.
oh God, why would you do that to her, Nick?
I don't know. Like,
That's terrible.
I guess it's because she didn't want to fight with me over like a divided house or something. Cause
I
as if our
guess,
house is
but
divided by itself, because we do
yeah.
in a family of Giants fans, we only have one Cowboys fan in the house.
Ooh, you're this close to couples therapy, Nick.
And you know exactly who that Cowboys fan is.
Who?
It's my father.
I didn't know your dad was a Cowboys fan.
Really?
I didn't know that. No,
Really? You didn't know my father was a Cowboy fan?
not at all. No.
Well, he has been for the last 35, 40 some odd years when you had guys like Tony Dorsett on the team and you had the
Well,
Aikman, Emmett, and Michael years.
yeah. I mean, it's America's team, man. I mean, during that time they were in the '90s. They won like what 3, 4 Super Bowls. Like,
Yeah.
They were the hottest team in America.
Yeah. I think they won 2 Super Bowls under Staubach. They won two Super Bowls, but 3 Super Bowls under Aikman.
Yeah, Aikman, man, what a great quarterback.
Um,
I I know we're
what you
talking
got to
about
say about Brian Thomas Jr. in fantasy football?
Oh man, what happened to him, man? Like I'm not trying to say like, look, everyone has their moments. You know, Quentin Johnson, now Quentin Johnson's doing amazing. It's a come and go kind of thing, and even Marvin Harrison too. We'll talk about him later, but um, yeah, I mean, I feel really bad for Brian Thomas. This is not how he plays. You know, I think all of us know that, especially seeing his breakout performance from last year. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, I don't know, man. Sometimes it's really tough. It could possibly be a mental thing, or it's just maybe the first few games, like getting used to the environment. I mean, he's still like what? This is his sophomore year.
Who? Thomas or Marvin? I mean, it's both of them sophomore year.
Yeah, so this is his sophomore year, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like you see a bunch of that. You see that, like with remember I remember this is kind of like a throwback, but I thought he was going to be the next big thing. Remember Jarvis Landry?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, matter of fact, he got drafted in the same class as Odell Beckham, and he got drafted after Odell Beckham, I think. He got drafted after.
Yep.
Went to the same school as Odell, but I think he got drafted. What was it? The second round?
I believe so. But like, is that like a good comparison? I'm not trying to compare really those two as much because Brian Thomas is still in the beginning of his NFL career, and Jarvis Landry was, I mean, he was one hell of a player, bro.
I
I
mean,
just hope.
I kind of saw the sophomore slump sort of coming, you know?
Yeah, that's true. It's funny because we mentioned about it with the quarterbacks, but they've been performing pretty efficient. They haven't been doing bad. Drake May and
Jaden Daniels,
Bo
but
Nix.
Daniels got hurt.
Well, I mean, I don't know when Daniels will be returning, but
So we can't judge him. Yeah,
yeah, we can't.
May's performing very good.
He has.
Looking like a really good fantasy quarterback.
Oh yeah.
I kind of felt his upside even before draft day.
That's true, man. Yeah, I'm a proud Bo Nix and Drake May fantasy owner. I picked them up sixth round, and then I think I picked May up the 8th round. So
I picked up May in the 10th round, and I picked up not Nix, obviously, because I'm a proud Drake May fantasy owner.
yeah. This is gonna sound crazy, but you know who would be a good quarterback? Maybe like if you don't have like a strong QB room, if you got someone that like CJ Stroud, or you got someone you're not really confident about,
Who?
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I've been liking his time with the Bucks so far. He's already
Oh
looking
yeah,
like an MVP candidate.
he had such a strong comeback story, bro. That Rams game really saved his ass.
He should have
Like,
won Comeback Player of the Year last year, I thought.
yeah, I don't understand why. Who won the comeback player of the year?
I think it was Joe Burrow. Hold on.
Dude, no. Why give Joe Burrow that?
Comeback Player of the Year.
Search that up.
Let me see. I think it was Joe Burrow. Yeah, it was Joe Burrow.
Why? Because he came off his 7th million injury, his leg injury, bro,
sure, yeah.
and then he played. Dude, I don't agree. I'm sorry. Like to this day, I don't think I agree with that. I think Baker Mayfield deserves it, and it's always I feel like comeback player of the year mostly just resolves around injury, which I get. I mean, that's a big part of a game, and it's just a continuous thing. But I don't agree. I don't agree from whoever voted the committee. I just feel as if Baker Mayfield really redeemed himself, and he carried the Buccaneers to the playoffs. And now what? They're undefeated still.
Yeah.
Dude,
They're
come
3-0
on.
going against a 3-0 Philadelphia Eagles team, which, by the way, I'll speak about it in my predictions in just a bit. But
I'm sensing it's gonna be an upset.
I was gonna say that I do have the Eagles on an upset watch, so I'll explain why during my predictions later on. But meantime, let's get into our start sits for week 4. This is gonna be like an overall sort of positional thing, so like it's not gonna be tailor specific to quarterbacks, running backs, tight ends, just like we've been doing before. It's gonna be like more overall based.
Okay.
So,
Do you want me to go, or how do you want to run this?
I'll start first and see if you agree with me. So my first start for week 4 is going to be Omarion Hampton.
Yes. That. Oh, damn it! You took it. You took it from my notes. Yeah, man. Much agreed. This is gonna be his breakout game.
Yep.
Um.
And as if that injury to Najee Harris was bad enough, it gave Omarion Hampton the wide open door to capitalize, and he did just that last week. So, I mean, if you planned on sitting him for week 3, you were heavily mistaken because we all of us did not see that injury to Najee Harris coming. I'm pretty sure none of us did. And
Very true.
And we saw how it played out, and we all knew that Najee was in really bad pain, and we know how bad a torn Achilles is.
Yeah, man. I feel bad. Najee's getting up there now. I mean, you know how it is, the short lifespan of NFL running backs.
And he was only
I
drafted
hate-
in 2021, so he's only like in his 5th year of the league.
Really? Najee Harris?
Yeah, he was in 2021.
Why have I felt like he's been there longer?
I think it was a late first round pick in 2021 to the Pittsburgh
My
Steelers.
mistake. I'm very sorry then. You're gonna have to cut that out. My ball knowledge, man, it's pretty bad so far this week.
Najee
Um,
Harris.
No, but for some reason I felt like Najee Harris got drafted a little bit earlier, but guess not.
Yeah,
Um,
24th overall pick, 2021 to the Pittsburgh
Dude,
Steelers.
it feels so weird because like I'm always like, oh, like AJ Dillon's like been in the league since forever, and then I'm like, no, no, he hasn't. Or DeAndre Swift, like I don't know, man. Like it's so crazy because all these players are in different teams now. Like I'm like, oh yeah, Josh Jacobs is the Raiders running back, and now he's like, I guess,
like,
yeah.
it's super weird to see. Like,
I feel like
weird
it's
with-
kind of wrong seeing him in that uniform.
Yeah, it's weird with the free agency period now. I mean, because of free agency, you get to see familiar faces in such new places. Like, it's so damn awkward.
That is true.
But yeah, Omarion Hampton, definitely start him for week 4 against the Giants. I definitely would say that.
Yep, I agree. I think
Um,
anyone in the Chargers, especially maybe Quentin Johnson, why not?
Or even if you have Keenan Allen, put him in there too.
If you're going against the Giants, man, that's no pun intended, but it's like a field day. Like, forget about
That's
it.
an auto start for you.
It is. It's an auto start. If you're going against any New York team, you're fine. If you're going against New York, Miami, Tennessee, all those, the Bengals defense, like all those bottom tier defenses, like
Hell,
just
even the
start 'em.
Cowboys.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Cowboys are not threatening. I mean, they're not a threatening force. I mean, ever like I don't know. Ever since the trade of Micah Parsons and all that, I don't know, man. Like, I agree. I think Quentin Johnson, Marion Hampton, those are two players that you should keep your eye out for, or I mean, not keep your eye out for. I mean, they're starters, but um, I would just say for this week, like, don't put them on the bench. Pick up Quentin Johnson if he's on the waivers, or make a decent trade before Sunday, you know. But for Marion Hampton, yeah,
Yep. And,
I think the owners are gonna have a good day. It's
Yep.
gonna be a potential upside for them.
yeah. My first sit. Sad to say because he's going up against one of the best defenses in the league, and my first sit is going to be Dak Prescott.
Okay, well, I don't even know if Dak Prescott's in anyone's backup QB. No, actually, yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, that's a given.
Yeah,
Dak
if you're
Prescott.
playing Green Bay, one of the best defenses in the league, and Micah Parsons returned to Dallas, there's no question you gotta sit him.
Yeah, that's just shooting yourself in the foot, basically. If you really want to start like Dak Prescott over one of the best defenses in the NFL, I wouldn't recommend. But if you want the challenge, man, If you want the challenge, if you want to start Dak Prescott, I don't know. Only person I would really revolve, I mean, obviously, put in my starting lineup is perhaps CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, but he got injured in week 3. He has a
Oh my gosh,
an ankle
I
injury.
forgot he's injured. Then don't put anyone on the Cowboys. I
Unless you're
mean,
George Pickens.
maybe George Pickens, yeah, because now his value since the injury. I'm so sorry, I forgot about Lamb's injury. There's been a lot of injuries from the
Yeah.
start. Damn.
Should I do like an extra series, like it's the NFL emergency room,
I like that. That's actually pretty funny.
where I come in as the doctor and then I dress up as the characters, much like I do for Bust Anonymous, and then I would like put them in like an ailment or type of scenario, like explain to them what happened that week,
Yeah, I would.
and then maybe get like returnee players who are still in the IR.
I like that. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, so
I think that's pretty funny.
I know.
You gotta have Tua there as the doctor.
Oh, Tua as the doctor.
Yeah.
No.
No, or just Tua's just there all the time, even if he's
Tua's
healthy.
just there all the time.
Just Tua's just yeah. I'm visiting in. I just need my daily checkup.
Yeah, and I think for week 3 it should be CeeDee Lamb, Joe Burrow, Tua, James Conner.
Wait, you know what? Can I add something
Yeah, what's up?
just the Joe Burrow thing? Can whoever named the injury turf toe, can you rename it something else, please?
I know. I mean,
I don't know. Like it's just, isn't it funny? Like it's no laughing matter. Like looking at turf toe, but like you realize when people like when the announcers say, "And Joe Burrow's out for 3," like he won't be returning until December, because he has a turf toe injury. Like how do you even say that with a straight face?
yeah, like, how do you say that without possibly cringing up a storm on the sideline? Like, I mean,
Yeah, like turf toe. Come on, bro.
yeah, who even says that?
How about like I don't know, like tur I don't know. What do you think would be a good substitute? Like a toe sprain or toe?
Um,
I don't know.
hyperextended toe or something like that.
Or how about this? Like a little rhyme, like no toe syndrome. I don't know.
No toe syndrome. That's even better. I mean,
I don't know. That's not. That's. Oh, hopefully they don't lose a toe. But I'm just saying, like, what? That's pretty bad if Joe Burrow were to
I know.
lose
I
his
know.
big toe. It's
'Cause
not
you
like
can't-
they're
because the
climbing
big
up.
toe is what you use to push off your foot.
Now, I mean, look. All right. Like, let's be honest. The only toe that matters are the first three.
I know.
I mean, it'd be creepy to if you were to take your socks off and then like there's two toes missing, like, but yet again, like, you can't even feel. I don't know. It isn't. I know we're going off topic. This is weird, but like, I mean, toe injuries are no joke, just in general. But yet again, I don't know. Like, when someone thinks about like a turf toe, they're like, what? Did he like sprain it, or did he just like, I don't know. Did you get burned from the turf or something? Like, it's just so confusing from people that firstly, or they that don't know much about turf toe.
Yeah, like, and I don't know anything about turf toe, so I never had it. I hope I never get it, but
I don't think we're gonna get it. Don't worry, Nick. We're not NFL quarterbacks.
But anyway, who would be your first sit if you sort of disagree with Dak Prescott?
My first sit, man. Oh, let me see.
If you were to sort of disagree with Dak Prescott, who would be your first?
All right. Well, here's the thing. In my opinion, I would sit Chase Brown.
Yeah, I should have taken that into account because he did in fact bust last week, considering.
Yeah,
of course,
I just don't really see. I don't really see Chase Brown. I don't know. He hasn't been producing at the level that he was drafted at. So
Yeah, and he is going up against the Broncos defense, whose rushing defense is like one of the best in the NFL. They have one of the better looking front sevens in the NFL.
yeah, I mean, is he gonna get a potential amount of targets and like I wouldn't say targets, but like carries? Yeah, I mean, probably. Not too sure.
Yeah, I mean, with
'cause,
the backup quarterback, you would want to.
You would want to, exactly. Like when you hear the news, like if you have a starting running back and the quarterback's injured, obviously we're not rooting like for the quarterback to be like injured for a while. That's kind of weird to celebrate about. But
Yeah, yeah,
well, like you said, like the running back's value goes up because the backup quarterback isn't really making those big time plays. Um, I mean, they can, but it's kind of asinine. So you would have to play more conservative. It's like that 99% of the time, I would say,
yeah. You're
or
right.
90.
You're
Yeah,
right.
but Chase Brown and like you said against that big Broncos like rushing defense, like they're very heavy on the blitz. Just a very they're a very dominant force, and I don't know. It's a force not to reckon with, and I think that's why I put Chase Brown and also including another running back. We were talking about the Cowboys, sit Javonte Williams. Um, I just don't think he's a good asset to have as a flex. So I would sit him personally. Um, but he's not really a
Yeah,
must start
but you
in my
gotta remember
opinion.
too, Javante Williams is also a reliable pass catching running back, much like Cam Scottaboo is. But
For
Williams
sure.
is, unlike Scottaboo, who's like the
Oh,
powerhouse
dude,
bulldog,
I, bro,
bulldozer type
people
back.
people would like rip each other's throats out in the waiver wires for Cam Scatterby, bro. After that game, forget about it. Like I felt like Scatterby was always a must watch, and it's kind of frustrating, like because I thought he was still available, but of course he wasn't. After that game against the Chiefs, he was gone like that. So yeah, Cam Scatterby is I think he'd be a wonderful flex, honestly. I mean, it's a shame that the Giants have a pretty tough schedule, but
Yeah,
maybe you never know. I mean, because this year they're going against the AFC West division most of the games, right? More not
yeah,
most of the games, but like they're going against the Chargers, they went against the Chiefs, they're going against the Broncos, and then yeah, so AFC West is probably one of the I mean, it's the most, if not the most competitive um out of all the AFC conferences. I would believe so. I mean, maybe the AFC North, but that's always between, like the Ravens and Bengals at the end. So, um but yeah, I think Cam Scatterby's worth it. I think you should start him. But yeah, so for my sits, my running backs are Javonte Williams, Chase Brown, and here's another one, last but not least, DeAndre Swift.
so that's another sit for you or a start.
Potentially, I don't know. I think it's just the whole workload uh when it comes to him, and I don't know. I just don't sense it. I don't sense DeAndre Swift is gonna pop off for this week. I think it's they're going against the Raiders, but I don't know. I
Yeah,
just it depends. I'm not really saying don't start him like because it's him and who else? Kyle
Kyle Monangai from Rutgers.
Monangai, yeah, because he's splitting with Monangai a little bit. So, um, I don't know. It's kind of like when it be, when it's between those two running backs, it's like a split workload. It's I feel like I don't want to say DeAndre Swift is like his value is going down completely, but I wouldn't really consider him like reliable to put up those points, especially if it's like a matchup where you need the extra 5 points. Like I can't tell you how many nail biters I have I have experienced so far. Like
Yeah,
I think my
yeah,
closest win was like 101 to like 100.48. Like it was like something ridiculous like that. Like because when it comes to the nitty gritty, man, like that's what matters. You need to have everyone like in your team to be as like efficient and like have the entire offense pay attention to him.
yeah.
And
I
I don't
I
know. I
agree.
don't know about DeAndre.
I agree. And my next few start sit pairs can be quite interesting, but I'm gonna start Tedderall McMillan this week. He is due for a bounce back week.
Okay.
And he's facing a New England defense that does not have Christian Gonzalez for this week.
Yeah. Damn, I forgot about that.
And I'm sitting Jared Goff.
Oh, you're sitting Jared Goff. Why is that?
He's not really a typical fantasy quarterback. Like, even though he has all the weapons in the world around him, but he doesn't generate enough points revenue for what he's got around him. Like, he can throw all he wants to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He can throw all he wants to Jameson Williams and Isaac Tesla or all the other receivers he's got. Even do that tandem with Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. But the truth be told, he doesn't produce enough fantasy point, like, generate enough fantasy revenue off of what he performs with.
Yeah, that's true, but you gotta realize, I mean, like, the bad thing, I think the bad thing about having such a stacked offense like that is that your expectations are high. I mean, I'm not trying to defend Jared Goff for his like, his medium scores like that. That's not really QB1 worthy, but yet again, like I feel like, especially with all the quarterback injuries going on, I would still keep an eye out for Jared Goff because he's still at least like, he, yeah, he's not like a dual threat quarterback where he's running, he's always in the pocket. Um, and I mean, yeah, he's I mean, a lot of people have skepticism over it, but I would say just I would give my time to Jared Goff.
Yeah.
I think Jared Goff is worth it. I mean, he has one of the best wide receiver cores in the league, and it seems to me that he's been pretty like he's been on the money.
Yeah, but keep in mind, he's going up against the Browns defense, who averages like some of the least amount of points per game, points per game against in the NFL right now.
Right. I mean, I don't like to compare. I mean, like if we're talking about the Browns game, then okay, I understand. Like when they beat I'm sorry, the Packers game, the Browns Packers game, like the 13-10 score, okay, like Packers lost against the Browns. I mean, they deserve the win, blah blah blah. But you got to realize that the Browns don't have like they have a very good defense, but I just don't think it's like I don't know. I don't think it's strong enough to hold like the Lions offense. I really don't. Because you gotta also think. Remember, they lost week 2 against the Ravens, 41-17.
Yeah, but then again, you played against the Ravens. I mean, come on.
I mean, that's true, but like, why are we not giving enough credit to the Lions? Like, they're just as better as the Ravens.
I
They
mean,
beat
the,
the
the, the
Ravens.
Lions, the
Like,
Lions deserve all the credit in the world. I mean, you have Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. You have that tandem. You have Amon-Ra St. Brown.
like,
You also have Sam Laporta. But
look at these scores. Like the Lions, like all right, 13-27, lost against the Packers. Not really the best game for Jared Goff, right? Not a strong start. But now, I mean, like the Lions Bears game, 52-21. That's insanity. That's crazy. That's 73 combined points. I mean, even taking the look at the stats here, what do you call it? I mean, Jared Goff had 5 passing touchdowns, 334 yards, 23 for 28. Seems to me that like I mean, has he even threw a pick yet, Jared Goff?
I believe he has, and I think it was against Green Bay.
He threw the one pick at the Packers game. I'm trying to think
But I
where
think it
else.
was against
If
Green
he,
Bay. So hold on.
I don't think, and then he really proved himself in the Lions Ravens game. He threw for 200 yards, 1 touchdown. I know it's not amazing, but still, that can get you some pretty good points.
Yeah, he threw the one pick, and yeah, and I said that was in Green Bay.
Yeah, like look, I get it. I know Jared Goff isn't like Lamar Jackson or Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen or even Patrick Mahomes, but
Or even
Jared
Jalen Hurts, for
Goff
that matter.
Jared Goff is worth it. He's a quarterback worth to invest. And some people might not agree with that, but that's okay. I think I think Jared Goff I think he's top 10. I think he's a top. I mean, fantasy quarterbacks. I don't think so, but like he really holds he really holds your fantasy team together.
Yeah,
Because at least
top
you know there's going
15,
to be
if not top 10.
as long as he gets a guaranteed 10 points or over. Like I know sometimes it could like with some matchups it could be like the quarterback differentials that really matter, but Jared Goff is someone I'm never really concerned about when starting, and he's always done the job for me.
Yeah,
So,
he's always kept my Superflex team in check. He's always put up 10 plus points. Like I get that.
right.
That's what you want to look for in a fantasy quarterback.
What
But
what I
it's
okay, go
not
on.
just that I'm looking for like 10 plus points every single week. But I'm not just looking for that once a week. I'm looking for that on a constant basis. That's what you want in a fantasy quarterback.
Right. I mean, you're trying to get as much points as possible, even if they do a little 10-yard rush, because that's how some quarterbacks are programmed. And Jared Goff kind of gives me that old-fashioned, like, how Aaron Rodgers is, and like anyone else. Like, I mean, I'm not even gonna say Baker. Maybe I don't know. Like, Jared Goff isn't one of those explosive quarterbacks when it comes to like running around, and he stays in his place and he tries to find a man, and if not, then I don't know, like all hell breaks loose if that doesn't work and no one if there's good coverage on his receiving core. But yet again, like I think it's people are so not used to like those kind of quarterbacks now. I mean, like nowadays you're getting quarterbacks Jackson Dart, the new ones, Bo Nix, like everyone's running around. They're big guys. Josh Allen's 6'6", 300 pounds. Like these are big dudes, and they're like tanks, man. They'll freaking run you right over.
Yeah.
But Jared Goff doesn't really. I mean, obviously, me and a bunch of other people might agree with me on this. Like, as someone that's really gonna be running the ball around. He's not. I mean, I'm not saying that he's scared. It's just that's how he was programmed to be as a quarterback. I mean, whatever works with him is what he's gonna keep doing. I wouldn't recommend him to change anything. I think under Dan Campbell's offense, and especially that being kind of like revolutionary, like he really changed the offensive game, in my opinion, with his
Yeah.
riskiness and all that. Like the Lions are very smart when it comes to tactical offense, like with the play calls. So I don't even think Jared Goff needs to rely on his feet with the running. If you see it once in the blue moon, then yeah, like not frowned upon, but still. Um, I don't. I would never, unless if it's something like maybe like he's not doing as well, like in the past 2 to 3 games. I I picked up Jared Goff in like I picked him up and I dropped C.J. Stroud, and I'm pretty confident about that choice. So if we're talking about someone that we should sit, like I think sit C.J. Stroud.
That's been a set for the past couple of weeks now, CJ
Yeah, I
Stroud.
mean,
So
but
I really
no,
don't
some
even.
some of my friends and some of my people in my different leagues still have C.J. Stroud,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
I
get
really
him,
don't
get
even
rid
get
of him.
into it much. I mean, CJ Stroud's been a sit like for the last 3 weeks now. Like,
He's been a sit before there's a snap of the ball. You
yeah,
know,
exactly. Which
like I don't know.
I'm gonna get right into my next pair real quick. Start Camp Scatterboo as a flex,
We talked about that.
and sit Brian Thomas Jr. to it till at least he produces again.
Yeah, I think he's on timeout.
Yeah.
I think Brian Thomas is like obviously not sick completely, but that's just something to keep in mind that Brian Thomas isn't really of what a lot of people expected him to do with the workload and being this great wide receiver one for the Jaguars. Not doubting, Trevor Lawrence's ability. It's frustrating. And speaking of frustration, I saw a video of Marvin Harrison finally like having a breakthrough game and
Yeah,
his
I
touchdown
don't know if
celebration.
yeah, I don't know if
What
any of y'all watched last night's game, but Marvin Harrison Jr. had a very frustrating first half. But then when he
he
finally
did.
got that one touchdown to raise his confidence again, it really just touched me. Literally, it touched
Yeah,
me.
like it did. It did, man. Like, he's still like a young player. This guy's 23 years old, and I mean, joining Cardinals. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that.
Yeah, I can hear it just a little bit.
I hate washing machines, bro. They're so bad.
I know.
You think it's 2025 by now, and you get a silent washing machine.
I know.
Um, no, I mean, yeah, it's frustrating for him. I mean, now he's got 2 touchdowns this season. He popped off. I mean, I wouldn't say popped off, but like he had a pretty good game for himself. I mean, he had 10 targets uh yesterday, so he got 6 out of 10 with 66 yards and 11 yards per reception and the touchdown on top of it. So, um, Marvin Harrison, it's frustrating. It seems like he wasn't doing like an obnoxious celebration, or he just was. It was just probably such a big sigh of relief for him, and I feel like coming from me too as an athlete, or just anyone that's played the game in general, they can definitely relate to that. Like
Yeah.
no matter, even if your team's blowing them out, or you're losing catastrophically, like sometimes there's games where all you care about is your performance.
Yeah. And who would I start over Brian Thomas Jr.? Emeka Egbuka.
Yeah, man. I mean, ever since the Mike Evans injury, um, which is such a shame to witness with this hamstring, man. You can see him in the like him going into the locker room. He was pissed.
He was
He
frustrated.
and I
He was
mean,
looking for his 12th 1,000 yard season, which would break a record set for over 40 years. Like
yeah, who holds that? Jerry Rice?
Jerry Rice. He
I knew it.
he now has he's tied with Jerry Rice right now with 11 seasons of 1,000 plus yards receiving. It was looking to break that record this year, but the hamstring injury may have stopped him.
Yeah, that's frustrating, man. Like when you're trying to, I mean, not saying that it's a numbers game. It's all, I mean, like let's be honest. Like with NFL next generation stats and all these people tracking these different things when it comes to like, oh, this is his 12th season. Da, da, da. Like I understand from Mike Evans' standpoint, but I hope it's not. I hope he's not angry because it's just because of himself. You know what I'm getting at? Like, oh man, this I could have made history. Like, yeah, that's huge, but at the same time, like, think as a like I hope he was thinking like as a teammate, like I damn, like this sucks because I really wanted to help my team out. Because I'm not trying to say him because he's been in the league for a while, but you know how some people get when they are really like hogging for the stats and they think about themselves a little bit.
Yeah,
Um,
but I am definitely starting Emeka Egbuka over Brian Thomas Jr. any day of the week because now he's been promoted to the wide receiver one, and he's gonna go into this game against Philly with very very high expectations.
Potentially, if the Buccaneers go undefeated, Baker Mayfield somehow like gets out of it the fourth quarter because that's how he does. That's how he does it, Baker Mayfield style. He always like performs his best. He's like Tampa Tom, bro. Tampa Tom Brady. He's like a reincarnation of Tom Brady sometimes.
The
Because
cardiac
I saw
Bucks.
that.
That's what I like to call that team.
Yeah, like remember like in week 3 we saw him like stare like straight into like the distance. It was like the 1,000 yard stare, and we're like, oh shit, like it's
Oh,
over with.
yep.
So,
In
dude,
my
Baker Mayfield,
yeah.
when you have a quarterback like Baker Mayfield and you're the wide receiver one, you're a rookie now. Emeka Egbuka can potentially be offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah. I mean,
From how he's looking,
yeah.
I wouldn't say it's ridiculous. Do you have anyone in contention that can probably possibly be up to par?
Um, I mean, it really depends on how you look throughout the future of their seasons. Like, Omarion Hampton is the running back one of the Chargers now. So, if he, like, puts together an amazing rookie season, he could be in contention for that award.
Right,
Since Ashton Genty is in, like, a massive regression with Chip Kelly as
right.
that offensive coordinator.
That's true, man. Sometimes, unfortunately, no matter how good of a player you are and where you start, I mean, it's just really depends on the coaching, and it's a shame. But I know the Buccaneers, when you're in Emeka Buga's like shoes, you know you're in good hands.
Yep.
You know you're in good hands with the coaching and the Baker Mayfield and the entire offense. I feel like if I would put my bets, if I would put my bets in, I might do it after this show. I might just I mean that would be that would be my like bet of the week. Like I know it's too early to call, but like
Yeah,
Emeka Ibuka,
Emeka
like
Ibuka to win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
why not? Like what are the odds? Let me search this up.
Yeah, search
If you
the
want to
odds
talk
real
about
quick.
something.
Who has the highest odds to win Offensive Rookie of the Year?
I don't know. Let me see real quick.
Type in after week 3 as well, just to be more specific.
Yeah. Um Let me see. Let's take a look. All right. So this is crazy. I mean, this is according to. Oh wait, this is offensive play. I'm sorry. Offense. Rookie of the year offense. Come on. All right, yeah, dude. Emeka Ibuga's first in line. I
Yeah,
knew it.
yeah,
Damn. Yeah. I mean, like it was no doubt. I mean, you want me to read the lines just to see maybe
yeah.
someone you could.
Let's see who are the top 3 for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Wait, I want you to predict the top 5 right now.
So it would be Emeka Ibuka at number 1. Then it would be.
You're gonna be shocked. Yeah, you're gonna be shocked by number 3, by the way.
I think I'd say Omarion Hampton at 2.
Okay.
Number 3, I think this will come as no surprise, but it could be either Torrey Horton or AJ Barner.
Jeez, man. Offensive rookie of the year. That's all right.
Yeah, either Torrey Horton or AJ Barner. I know you're gonna throw a little bit of a twist at me like that, but so that's why I'm trying to predict that. Then number 4 would come to Ashton Genty, and then number 5 I would say Jackson Dart. I know. I got quiet in here real quick. I know you're quite shocked. I think bro's mic cut out for a minute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was to say, bro, I think bro's mic cut out for a minute.
Who?
Yours.
Oh, did my mic cut out?
Yeah, your mic cut out for a little bit.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
So,
I'll say it right now. Number 1 is Emeka Ibuga. So we're both right. Number 2 is Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. No, me either. And then I realized that Daniel Jones is one of the best quarterbacks so far, and Tyler Warren's really been getting some. I mean, that's someone. I'm so happy. I'm starting Tyler Warren. I picked him up. Um, yeah. So his odds is on well on DraftKings and BetMGM. It is plus 450. Number 3 is Jackson Dart.
Wow, really?
That's what I meant by surprising you. Yeah. It was a big name, but like you threw some underrated gems there. I can't lie. But no, it's Jackson Dart with plus 650. Number 4 is McMillan.
Tet McMillan. Okay.
Yeah, Tet McMillan. Odds are a little different here. Plus 800 on BetMGM and plus 750 on DraftKings. And then last but not least is Omarion Hampton. Plus 750.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are your top 5.
I was a little off on Hampton.
Yes. Ashton Genty is 6, so.
Yeah, I was a little off on Hampton.
Yeah. So, I mean, not bad. You gotta it's actually insane how competitive that market is. Like if Jackson Dart does pop off against this week 4 game against the Chargers, then he might be first. You never know.
Yeah.
This is a very important game for him, man, but this is probably going to be the last game of the season that Giants are probably looking forward to. Giants fans are looking forward to. So, but yeah, man, I think that's our starts and sits.
Yep. Oh yeah, one more sit. Travion Henderson.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that.
Yes. So those are our
Yeah.
start sets for right now, for this week. Now let's move on to some last minute waiver wire picks because I'm pretty sure I know the Seattle Arizona game already happened. So we're not gonna get into any of those players like Trey Benson, Amari DiMercado. Who else is there?
Um, ooh, I'm not
Um,
too sure.
AJ Barner is there too.
Yeah, that's
Um,
pretty. Yeah.
so my number one for the Sunday window at least is Trey Tucker.
Oh man, from the Chargers,
Raiders.
Raiders. I meant. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking about Trey Harris. My
He
mistake.
dropped a 40 bomb last week against the Commanders. Like,
Yeah, man. That's a that's one of those catches you need to make, but yeah, that's disappointing. Poor Trey Tucker, but yet again, man, like from all the people that watched that game and especially that 40-yard drop you mentioned, Nick, it kind of puts into perspective of should I even, you know,
yeah. And,
but yeah, man.
my next one is not going to be like a start waiver wire pickup, but it's going to be like a stash and see how he goes from here. But it's Jackson Dart.
Okay.
It's Jackson Dart. Like,
I like that.
I have a gut feeling because we've watched him during the preseason and we've seen how reliable he is in the pass game. Like, he can use Cam Scatterbo in the pass game.
I don't mind that at all, man. If you have a weak QB room or
Yeah, if you
you
have
have
a really weak QB room and you want to see where he goes, I would stash
give it
him.
a shot. Why not?
I would take the shot on Jackson Dart and I would
I like
stash him
that.
and see where
That's
he
a
goes.
solid waiver wire pick. Anyone else you got?
Yeah. Matter of fact, if nobody picked him up yet, get Bashal Tootin.
Okay.
Because even though Travis Etienne didn't look his best last week, they're facing a very tough 49ers team that is not gonna take lightly to that run game. The Jaguars have one of the best rushing tandems in the league aside from the Lions. We already knew that, but nobody can really understand that the Jaguars can use that rushing attack on the pass game.
Right.
So, like, Bashal Tootin can catch screen passes or, like, run a bubble route and go the distance. Like, nobody even knows that Bashal Tootin can do that, and so can Travis Etienne. So, I think for a PPR standpoint, I would take Bashal Tootin. If he's still available.
Right.
My number 4... Okay, big shout out to New England because this connection between Drake May and this guy went off for a total combined score of 58 points. But Hunter Henry from the New England Patriots.
Dude, like that's crazy. That was crazy. Didn't he have 2 touchdowns or?
He had 2 touchdowns against.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm like, damn, bro. Of course. And that's when I sat Hunter Henry that week. I'm like, damn it.
Anybody who sat Hunter Henry should be disappointed.
I was, man. I wanted to jump off a bridge when I saw that the first.
For 29. He helped me win my 20-man league actually, for going off for 29.
Hunter Henry's such a weird tight end, man. Because
Yeah.
like he could put these awful numbers one week, and then the other he's just popping off, and then it's one or the other. And
I know, man. And he and Drake May actually are getting along together really, really well. I mean,
yeah, man. Chemistry is all where it's at, man. If you invest your time into looking into like, player interviews and like how they're joking around in the locker room, dude. Tell me about it, man. Like if they have that dynamic friendship, or they got something like a little bromance going on.
Just like Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo have that little.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like once Jackson Dart's quarterback, like, dude, if you have Cam Scatterbo as your flex, forget about it. As long as he's getting reps and little screen passes, I think Scatterbo's worth is gonna,
Yeah, that's
once
why I
Jackson Dart. I mean, like,
this week.
Yeah.
And my final waiver wire pick is still to this day gonna be a waiver wire pick at least until week 6. Tyquan Thornton.
Okay.
I mean, think about it. He put up one of only 2 touchdowns for the Chiefs, and what should have been a blowout against the Giants.
Right.
And he's still a valuable contributor, even if Rashee Rice comes back, or even if Xavier Worthy comes back off an injury. He's still going to be there as like a PPR guy.
Yeah, man. I think Tyquan Thornton really proved himself. Um, just from Xavier Worthy's absence and Rashee Rice's, and he really proved it to himself. I mean, and that's I feel like that's one of the things too when it comes to having Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback. Like that just like upgrades your stock so much. Like you could be like a C tier receiver. You could be like picked up in like you could be picked up in like a D3 football team, right? Have dozens of ACL injuries and like you're accident prone and blah blah blah. And then you play one game for the Chiefs and then Patrick Mahomes is like giving you like all these like dimes and like I'm sorry, like no offense to anyone, like I mean not explaining because I mean they got to the league for a reason, but like you haven't even heard of these names, and then like there's like just the stardom, like it just begins with having Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback, and then you're just popping off, getting all these like I never heard of Tyquan Thornton, man, like until obviously this year.
Well, yeah, because he got drafted by New England, I think, with the second round pick, and it was quite
It's
the
it's
draft pick.
a,
But it
it's
was
absolutely sorry.
yeah.
No, I just want to add like it's absolutely unheard of a quarterback like just giving wide receivers like a great reputation no matter where their background is, whether it just be them like bouncing around from teams or being unnoticed in the practice squad. Like, dude, like Patrick Mahomes, I sound like Chris Collinsworth right now. I hate to say it.
I know.
I don't like glazing Mahomes. I can't lie, but like if there's one thing I can give Mahomes credit for is it's definitely boosting the no-name wide receivers.
Yeah, guys like Tyquan Thornton and Juju Smith-Schuster, who currently is a no name.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Departed from the Steelers.
people have just, I mean, he's trying to beat the washed allegations also, but Juju Smith has been doing, he's been keeping up.
So yeah, those are my waiver wires. Once again, I had Trey Tucker, Jackson Dart, Base Tootin, Hunter Henry, and Tyquan Thornton.
Yep.
But yeah, so let's get into what I posted earlier on TikTok a couple like what was it yesterday, but before the Thursday night game concluded. But let's get into the Week 4 like predictions. So I'm sure
Let's do it.
I'm sure you took Seattle over Arizona to win, right? Or did you take Arizona before?
Ooh, I think we said Seattle, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think we talked about it. But I did.
I don't think we talked about it at all. I can't lie. I think we just it's because we filmed this on a Friday too. We're like, oh crap, like.
Yeah. I did take Seattle though before the game even happened.
Okay. Yeah. Well, obviously Seattle now. Vikings Steelers. Ooh, this is kind of gonna be a good one. I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be tough.
Oh, and you want to know something too? That game's being played in me home country in Dublin, Ireland.
Oh yeah, same with me, man. Irish proud, bro.
In me native country.
Is that your Irish impersonation?
My best attempt at an Irish accent.
Yeah, I don't even know what they sound like. I can't lie. I never been there before. I'm planning to go there for my graduation. After I graduate college, it's my gift to myself, going with my family. But yeah, man, back to our motherland.
Ireland, by the way.
You do or you don't?
I do. I actually want to visit Ireland.
Yeah, man, it's a once in a lifetime experience. And go to the Jameson place. Don't kiss the Blarney Stone though. I wouldn't do it if I were you.
No, it's the Guinness. It's the Guinness bar. The original Guinness bar. That's over there.
Yeah. The Guinness bar. No, I meant the Blarney Stone. You know that, right?
No, I actually don't know that.
So the Blarney Stone is just a little, not really, I don't know much, but it's like a castle located in Ireland. And basically, long story short, is it's in Cork. It's in County Cork. Um, if you kiss it, it symbolizes good luck, right? It was a very well-known tradition, and it's a very touristy spot. But
Okay.
actually the locals kind of, how do I put it? They go number one on it
Oh my God.
of where people kiss. Yeah. So to the NFL players or the families, do not kiss the Blarney Stone. Please don't.
Unless
I
you're
mean,
a
I don't
cold,
know if,
unless you're a cold hard drunk living in Ireland,
well,
who would even dare try to kiss that?
no, well, okay, well, here's the thing also. I don't think it's going to be an issue because it's literally nearly 2.5 hours away, Dublin and Cork. So a little Ireland geography. So don't worry about it. But for
Yeah.
you guys out there, do not kiss the Blarney Stone. I do
So
not
yeah,
recommend it.
back to the game rules for a second. It's being played at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time on NFL Network, which I can watch it on NFL Plus. Um, and
Shout out.
I'm actually going to take the Minnesota Vikings to win this one because that defense looked
Okay.
hella strong last week. They're looking to build a lot of momentum, and everybody
I'm gonna
keeps up.
take this.
What's up?
No, I'm taking Steelers.
Are you kidding me?
I don't care.
Really? So our first
Yeah.
disagreement.
Yeah, why not? Why not start it? Start it like right now.
Oh my God.
If the
Okay then.
Steelers win, you have to take Aaron Rodgers' psychedelics that he left in his locker room.
No, I don't even have Aaron Rodgers' psychedelics.
No, yeah.
So
No, I don't know. Maybe this game could possibly. I mean, they're both 2-1, but maybe
I just
maybe
think
this
that
could be the
Vikings
breakout
defense
game for.
looks hella strong right now.
Yeah, maybe this could be the breakout game for Calvin Austin.
Or maybe perhaps the turning point game for Jordan Mason as well as Jordan Addison. Jordan Addison's coming back this week.
That's true. Yeah.
They may still
That could
have
help.
Carson
That
Wentz
could
as their
really help.
quarterback, but they still have Jordan Addison who's coming back, which is a huge jump for that receiving room.
Well, this is gonna be my upset. Why not? Steelers, Vikings. Steelers gonna best the Vikings, but just by a little bit of a
Vikings are actually
margin.
favored by 2.5.
That's okay. I don't care what the sportsbook says.
Okay, so moving on.
Um,
I think we may disagree on this one too. The Atlanta Falcons against the Washington Commanders in Atlanta.
Marcus Mariota, Eckler's out. Nah, give me Commanders.
You're still taking the Commanders despite all the injuries. Yeah.
Debo isn't injured, right? Is Terry injured?
Terry's out too.
Oh, Falcons.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm taking.
Okay, yeah. If Terry was not injured, I'm still taking Commanders, but nah, yeah, you're.
Yeah, Terry's out.
No, you
Eckler's
got.
out, and then you have a 3-man tandem at running back, which is never usually.
That's such a
productive.
shame too. It's only week 3, and like 3 of your best players are out.
Yeah, so give me Atlanta to win that one. They need to bounce back.
Hmm.
They need to look like what they did
Chargers,
against the Vikings.
Giants. What's up?
Falcons defense absolutely needs to look like what they were against the Vikings. Like hard nose, ground and pound attack. Like they stopped everything.
Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna take the Chargers over the Giants. We can agree on that, right?
Yeah, I'd say we can agree on that.
Giants gonna be 0-4.
But Jackson
What a
Dart
surprise.
Jackson Dart will put up a good performance for his debut, though. That will be like a
That's true.
That will be a good takeaway for Jackson Dart.
That's true. Not much pressure for Jackson Dart, especially from the starting, just from how the Giants took off, and this is his first game. At least it's at home, so
yeah, and
Jackson
especially
Dart will have a little
especially when he
bit.
has a full week to prepare this game. Like he had a full week to watch film, read the defense that they're playing on scout.
Yeah, hopefully he
he
doesn't
has a
give the
full week to
Giants
prepare.
yeah, hopefully he doesn't give like them like a whole Johnny Manziel treatment where
Because
he
you gotta
barely
remember
studies
too, Daniel Jones was thrown under the fire as a rookie in Dallas when Eli got benched, and he was not prepared for that Cowboys D.
Yeah, you know what? Like I feel bad for Daniel Jones, and yeah, I feel like Giants fans. I'm not gonna say completely owe him an apology, but just sorta. Just because of Giants fans playing fingers and being a little bit ignorant. I get it. Daniel Jones wasn't the best quarterback, but from how he's performing at the Colts, it's a real life example of you know, of being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
And Daniel Jones, I mean, yeah, he had that playoff run with the Giants, and at least he gave the Giants a little bit of relevance from doing that. So I wouldn't completely be angry at Daniel Jones, but yet again, I don't
I
think
would actually
Jackson
just
Dart's
take my
getting.
anger out on the upper management.
That's what I'm saying, and now it's not even the player's fault at this point because you can kind of tell just from the performance and just the awareness in general. Daniel Jones wasn't the strongest quarterback when it came to that, and also he was starting off, yes, but the organization's just it's just why call it an organization? It's
Yeah.
an unorganization. It's an insult to the word organization, because nothing's organized about the whole Giants franchise the past 10 years.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Nothing.
ever
Yeah.
after the Super Bowl, after the whole their Super Bowl win in 2011, like they just didn't care. They're like, yeah, we got 2 Super Bowls under our belt. We beat Tom Brady, and then they didn't invest in their offensive line. They have their coordinators aren't the best. Like it just makes no sense. And then the Ben McAdoo, forget it.
Yeah.
There's
I
so
did not
much.
like Ben McAdoo at all as head
No one liked
coach.
Ben McAdoo, even from the start.
I'm surprised.
Ben
I'm
McAdoo
surprised
looked
he even
like,
took that team to a playoff run.
dude. Tell me this. Why did Ben McAdoo kind of look like Walter White before the chemotherapy?
I was gonna say, doesn't he look like Walter White after chemo? Like,
Kinda, but
I don't
seemed
even
to
know,
me
dude.
like
I don't even
he
know.
just wanted to. Forget it. We could talk about that for hours, but
Yeah, but anyway,
let's run it. Let's run a little bit faster.
um,
Let's do a little speed run.
but nah,
Titans, Texans.
we got all
Oh,
the
sorry.
we got all the time in the world, man. So what was it? Titans Texans.
Yeah, give me Titans.
Are you serious right now?
I love how I'm rage baiting you right now with these picks.
You're literally just rage baiting me at this point. I got Houston.
I'm loving it, man. It's just freaking
I got
hilarious. Why
Houston.
not? Dude, what if CJ Stroud what if he fumbles again?
No, but listen.
No pun intended. Like
Listen, the
what
Titans
if
are not getting their first win on the road in Houston.
you never know, man.
It's
Crazier
two
things
0
have
3
happened.
teams going at it. Someone needs to win, and I think I'm still taking the home team. I'm still taking the Texans.
Nah, give me the Titans.
Okay then. So we have
I'm
another
I'm
disagreement.
standing by my word, bro.
Um,
Give me the damn Titans. Give me Cam Ward,
um,
who's
next two games are just we're just gonna run through it straight up because I know they're gonna be blowouts. But give me the Buffalo Bills over the New Orleans Saints, and give me the Detroit Lions over the Cleveland Browns.
I can agree with you on both. You know what? I'm sensing Spencer Rattler is gonna. I think they're actually gonna defeat the Bills, in my opinion.
Not.
All right. I'm done rage baiting you. I can't handle it anymore.
Anyway, Carolina at New England. I actually have New England.
Yeah, so do I.
Now, the reason why I wanted to wait until this to discuss this is because Philadelphia at Tampa Bay. They listen. I don't know if you heard the news lately, but Buccaneers just re-signed Desmond Watson to their practice squad.
Mm.
425 pounds on that defensive line. Do you think that him and 346-pound Vita Vea, like over almost 800 pounds of force on that defensive line, is enough to stop the tush push?
Yeah.
That's probably
I don't understand why they don't modify the tush push. And you're probably asking like, how's that even possible to modify a play like that?
yeah. Like it's basically just a glorified QB sneak with three
But
running backs pushing the quarterback's ass.
I
Like, come
feel
on.
like if I were the Eagles, I would kind of modify the tush push, like make it a little bit different. Like
Or work a
I don't know how
trick
to
play
put it.
around it.
Yeah, like I don't understand why they never did like a trick play on a tush push.
Like work a
Have
trick
they ever
play
done
or
that
something.
before? Nick?
Yeah.
Have they ever done that before? Like a trick flick? The trick flick. A trick.
Trick play.
Yeah. On the tush push. Nah.
I think they only did it one time, and that was in 2023. So they haven't done a trick play on the tush push in like over 2 years. Like,
No trick plick.
yeah, no trick play.
Okay. No, but no, I would kind of change it up a little bit because everyone's
So
just tired doing it, and also, I mean, I'm not saying that
all the
it's
false start penalties, man.
yeah, man. Remember they didn't call the false start on
Yeah,
the Eagles, and
they
they got
haven't
that
called
tush
it for
push
three
tight.
weeks.
It's crazy. It's like
Yeah,
I feel
any
like
other
that.
team could do it, and they get called for it.
Yeah, man. Now the Eagles are getting the Chiefs treatment a little bit, but I feel like the
Yeah,
NFL is going to step in and ban it. It's
but
going to
yeah,
happen.
now that we know a way to stop it, just bring in Desmond Watson, and you're fine. Give me the Bucks. Upset watch.
All right. Wow.
My upset of the week.
You know what? Just to see my girlfriend angry this weekend, and I'm watching a game with her, and I might have to defend myself. I'm joking. It's not that bad, but I think yeah. Sorry, us and Victory Formation do not condone uh, domestic violence, especially on Eagles fans
No,
towards their
no,
Giants.
no. Us at Victory Formation, we do not condone domestic
Yeah,
violence.
we do not at all. Well, we're not the ones doing it. That's mostly my crazy. I'm not gonna say crazy. I gotta watch. I'm walking on eggshells right now,
What do
Nick.
you think, Loopy?
My very, my very beautiful and polite girlfriend that definitely would not be choking me out if the Eagles ever have an interception or a fumble, which would definitely not happen. Um, I will blink. I will blink for help. Don't worry.
Oh God,
I'll
yeah.
blink. I'll blink Morse code to be like, get.
Imagine the four of us watching the game together, right, on NFL Red Zone, and we see a turnover happen for the Eagles side. You would blink to me for help, and
I would be. I can't lie.
and
I
Tab's
would
over
love
here
to.
in the sideline. She's like, "What the hell is going on? Why is Jake blinking at you like that?"
I can't. Yeah, I'm like, get me out of here. No, I'll be blanking to you. I'm like, Nick, start the car. Yeah.
And you know, funny you mentioned that, right? I can start my
God.
car actually from inside the house because I have.
Oh, great.
Because
So
my
you-
new
so
car
you have
actually
more of
has
a
key
time
fob.
advantage there.
Yeah, because my car actually has a key fob that actually lets you do that.
That's good. Yeah, I agree with you, man. Give me the Buccaneers, but I'm just kind of hoping. I'm hoping the Eagles kind of win just because I don't have to deal with her attitude. Because
Yeah,
I know she's gonna be pissed
yeah.
if the Eagles were to lose.
Shout out Tyler Sports for this one, right? But do it for my boy Desmond Watson.
Yeah, man.
Because lately, since the Buccaneers acquired him in preseason, he's been a huge Desmond Watson glazer. Like, he loves the guy since he played at Florida. Like,
Yeah, I don't really understand, but
but not.
I don't
But
know.
it's a good thing though because he's very underappreciated. I mean, he did not even play a single snap at preseason because of his weight issues. Like, have you seen him just like walking around the sideline trying to lose weight?
yeah, man. I mean, when it comes to being in that position, you got. I mean, same thing with Dexter Lawrence or anyone else. I mean, like you
No, I
gotta
wouldn't say Dexter.
you gotta
I'm pretty sure it was
reach that certain weight requirement.
No, I'm pretty sure it was it was back in the day when the Cowboys had Larry Allen. He used to be like 360 pounds on that offensive line, but then when he lost weight and got to 325 pounds, he was able to be fast enough to tackle a linebacker going on the sideline after he made an interception.
Yeah, so guess cutting that 40 pounds was worth it then.
Yeah, for Larry Allen at least, yeah.
Yep,
But yeah, give me the Bucks over the Eagles.
give it to me. Um, where are we? Sorry, I'm kind of losing track right now.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Patriots, we already said that. The Bills, we already said the Lions. 49ers over Jags any day.
Yeah, I'm still taking the 49ers.
That's no doubt. Ooh, Colts against Rams.
I'm still taking the Rams here. They're at home, and that defense looked hella strong, even though they lost it for them in Philly. because it's Philly. But against any other team,
That's crazy, man.
against any other team they played this season, they went 2-0 because of that defense. They really built.
I would keep an eye out for Jonathan Taylor. Dude, Jonathan Taylor is so back, baby. He gave me how many points did he give me? Like 39 points?
Yeah, I think
40
he had
points?
like 35 points last week.
Dude, this guy is a freaking animal. I love picking up Jonathan Taylor. I was so happy I picked him up in the 3rd round. So happy.
Yeah, before we go on, we have a chat here. So, hey fellas, what are we thinking about trading CD for Jamar? Lost Connor, then have CD out for right now as well. Okay, for one injured player for a first overall pick of a bust. I don't know. What do you think?
What he said? Trade CD for
Jamar Chase.
Dude, no, I wouldn't.
No.
I personally wouldn't if I were you. Sorry, the water. No, because of the whole Jake Browning thing, man. I don't know. Like, I mean, yeah, he had that great game, filling in Joe Burrow. They got the win. I just you gotta realize about your quarterback situation, and I would not let go of CeeDee Lamb. I mean,
no.
I'm not really
He's probably not gonna come back for like another 4 to 5 weeks tops. So if you're looking for a good wide receiver to look for, if Trey Tucker's still on the waiver wire, like you said, pick him up, or even trade for someone like I would definitely buy low on guys like Tat McMillan and buy low on guys like I would take Devontae Adams as well.
If I were you, I would definitely like Nick said, get like a decent wide receiver too, or just get someone that you think is worthy for a good trade. Because if you're trading off an injured CeeDee Lamb, that's not going to be entirely gone for the season. I mean, Joe Burrow's coming back if he's lucky by December. So I don't know.
And then again,
I mean, I say don't follow through with the trade.
Yeah, I wouldn't follow through with this trade at all. And then as for losing James Conner, like I said, get Bashal Tutin if he's still on the waiver wires, man. If you get lucky, trade for Cam Scatterbo.
Yo, get Kayshon Boutte.
Kayshon Boutte, yeah.
No, yeah. Don't get Kayshon. I mean, dude. I mean, wide receivers in the Patriots are an awful option. I mean, not Stephon Diggs, but
yeah,
Demario
Douglas, Kayshon Boutte.
Yeah.
Even Hunter Henry.
Sorry, Yeah. Sorry, wait, hold on real quick. Gotta take a quick second.
Yeah, hold on. So yeah, John, like I said, I would not pursue that trade CD for Jamar. If anything, I would get lucky and trade for Tetterow McMillan. Maybe perhaps the wide receiver too. Get him for Ted McMillan if you get lucky. Or pick up a reliable wide receiver too off the waiver. Guys like Trey Tucker, Tyquan Thornton, who still are reliable to this day. And then if you get lucky for the running back to replace James Conner, I would say trade for Cam Scatterbo or perhaps pick up Bashal Tutin.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sorry about that. My bad. Is there any other questions from the stream?
No.
Or the chat that we got or no?
No. He just chirped in real quick. I hope he'd answer this question. But anyway.
Word.
Moving on. I got the Rams over the Colts this week.
Yeah. So do I.
But keep an eye out for JT though. He's gonna be a monster.
Yeah, man. Much agreed.
Okay, we may disagree on this game. Baltimore against Kansas City.
Oh God. Baltimore.
Oh, we actually agree. Let's go.
Dude, yeah. I'm sorry, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm hyped too. We don't have to actually have a 5-minute argument about this. Thank God. But
yes.
All right, yeah, you're in Arrowhead Stadium. Okay, that's the only advantage I could see them having because Derrick Henry's doing pretty good this year. Lamar Jackson's doing Lamar Jackson things still. I would also think what's not a bad investment. I get it a little bit from last year. His performance wasn't the same from his rookie season, but Zay Flowers maybe, you never know. I'm not talking about maybe this game because the Chiefs secondary can be tough, but Look out for Zay Flowers, but Mark Andrews actually had a great game. So, Ravens are they're still doing their thing. So, give me the Ravens over the Chiefs. The Chiefs are gonna have their third loss potentially for this year,
Yeah,
and starting off at 1-3 is a beautiful thing to see.
yeah. Someone has to go 1-3. With this game because they're both teams are 1-2, and matter of fact, Baltimore is favored it by 2.5 points.
Isn't it insane that they're 1-2, the Ravens?
I know they lost to who is it? They lost to the
The
Lions.
Bills and the
Oh
Lions. I
yeah,
mean,
Bills and Lions, obviously two
Super
Super
Bowl
Bowl
caliber
contenders.
teams also.
Yeah, two Super Bowl
I
contenders.
mind you, Super Bowl caliber teams. I All right, just before we finish, I just want to see like I just want to see a Super Bowl without the Eagles or the Chiefs. Is that too much to ask for? You know?
Yeah, just give me Bills versus Lions for the Super Bowl. That would be an
Oh,
entertaining
that'd be
one
so
to watch.
peaked. Yeah, give me Ravens Bucks.
Ravens Bucks. That would be another good one.
Or Ravens
Baker
Packers
versus
or
Lamar. The 101
Bills
versus
Packers.
the 132 of the 2018 draft class.
Like when I wish Josh Allen was in the Super Bowl already. I just wish I could see him like in that big time game, man. It's just he deserves it. Josh Allen's like what, 28, 29 now? He's I mean, he's got probably 10 years left in the NFL. That's still a lot of time, but you got to realize like when Joe Burrow was like that Rams Bengals Super Bowl, it was probably one of the most enjoyable games I ever watched cuz it was a win-win situation, you know? Like you enjoyed watching the game because either way, unless if you're a Bengals or if you're in a division rooting against the Bengals and vice versa for the Rams, um, it was just a fun game to watch.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of the Super Bowl games are really fun to watch though. Like
Yeah,
if you want to like project them closely between contenders, like you would want to see a game like Buccaneers against the Ravens. You would
you
want to
want
see a
to
game
because
between
it's
Bills and
just
Lions.
see,
Like
yeah. I mean,
it's for the entertainment value of it. Like, if you get another Chiefs Super Bowl or another Eagles Super Bowl, nobody's gonna want to watch it because those are two teams who are greatly hated so much by the fan base.
well, not only because of their toxic fan bases, also, and we're tired of seeing Patrick Mahomes, and because yet again, the most insane stat is how Patrick Mahomes clinches the playoffs every year he started, and I'm not gonna say this could potentially be. It's too early to call. I don't want to like. I don't want to put something into the universe and then like karma hits me in the nuts. It kicks me right in the nuts, and then like I'm getting at like, and then the Chiefs are now clinching the AFC West. Like, I mean, they're only 1-2 so far, but yet again, if the Chiefs actually, I mean, depending on how the Bills and the Ravens perform, I'm saying the Bills because the Bills are the best team so far in AFC. But I'm not. I don't know, man. I'm not too sure. I'm a little skeptical about the Chiefs, but
Yeah.
let's take a look at their schedule real quick. So
Who?
some notable games to look at:
Who are we looking at here?
Lions Chiefs October 12th. That will be Week 6. I think the Lions are gonna take the cake on this one. I think they got it.
Wait, whose schedule are we looking at here?
We're looking at the Chiefs schedule.
Oh, Chiefs. Okay, so let's look at their
Yeah,
schedule.
I'm just reading it down. You don't have to if you don't want to. Potential like I'm talking about potential losses. They could probably suffer and not be in the top 1 or 2 seeds in AFC.
Yeah.
Lions they might lose that one. Raiders, Commanders, depending on Jaden Daniels gets back, Commanders, Chiefs could be a good one. Then
Buffalo.
it's getting a little, yeah, Buffalo and the Broncos. So that's kind of like a back-to-back
But then again,
must
you
wins.
have the Broncos after your bye week, so you would have a lot of time to prepare. So you would have the Bills, then your bye, then the Broncos, then you would have the Colts. Pray to God Daniel Jones ever gets there.
Yeah, right. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see how Daniel Jones performs. I know we keep saying that and we're holding it back, but I mean, if the Colts win again this week, I don't know, man. Then it's crazy to say this, but the Colts are looking at a potential playoff picture here.
Yeah, they really are.
So, um,
And let's take a look at the 4 remaining games we have left on our Week 4 schedule here and see what we can come up with. So we had the Chicago Bears against the Las Vegas Raiders.
Give me the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears. Yeah, bro. Sorry, Raiders fans. I can't side with you anymore. I can't. I think the Bears. Through my opinion, I think I know it's still their dirty away team, but I don't know.
Yeah, and
I just have a feeling that
Roman Dunze looked to be an absolute threat on offense.
Dude, I actually put Roman Dunze as my starting wide receiver this week, so very happy about that I have him. I have such a great wide receiver core for one of my leagues. I gotta show it to you one of these days.
Yeah. So yeah, give me the Bears over the Raiders.
The Bears. Yeah, man. I'm pretty confident in the Bears. I mean,
I'm sorry,
it's going
Al
against
Davis
one of
is
the.
above us.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know about the whole Raiders thing. I mean, I think the Raiders are just their biggest concern is probably working around Genty and to find their. I don't know. I mean,
they really need to find themselves.
Especially,
I feel like
they just they got to go a little bit of soul searching.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Anyway, Sunday Night Football, Green Bay, with Micah Parsons returning to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.
This is great. I'm excited for the Sunday football. Sunday night matchup. But I'm going to Packers. It's a no-brainer.
No-brainer there.
Jordan Love.
Give me Green Bay.
Yeah, you got Josh Jacobs. You got a pretty good. I mean, both. You got one of the best defenses, and then you got a great offense as well. This is like I'm not even surprised.
What a way to bounce back after a horrendous loss to Cleveland of all teams.
Yeah, man. I think this is their bounce back game that they're looking for. So give me the Packers on this. Go Pack, go.
Yep.
Cheeseheads are gonna take home the dumb.
Yeah. Monday night doubleheader. The New York Jets at the Miami Dolphins.
Give me the Jets, man.
Oh, we disagree.
We disagree on 3 games, bro.
I got the Dolphins.
No, give me the Jets.
No.
To my depressed Jets fans, this is my message to you. This will be a reason why you will get up. This will be one of the reasons why you get up in bed this morning is to watch this game and see and witness the Jets win their first game of the 2025 season. Because I have no faith in Tua. He's an unreliable quarterback and a bunch of other assets too. But I think it's time. Justin Fields is coming back, and this Jets team's going to be. I'm not going to say, they're going to be a hungry team, but I think they're going to be very aggressive just to get this win. And especially this is a divisional matchup, so this is an important one.
Yeah, I picked this game for a pretty good, legitimate reason too, because this is a game that pretty much makes or breaks Mike McDaniel for the Dolphins. I mean, if you don't win this game, you're getting fired.
Yeah, he's on the hot seat, so this is kind of it for Mike McDaniel.
And don't get me wrong, Mike McDaniel is actually a lovable, likable coach. It's just he's got
very true, man.
He doesn't have the assets to back that up though. Because like you said, Tua Tagovailoa is very unreliable. I think the only only 2 players I can think of that are very reliable on that offense are Tyreek Hill and Devon Achane.
True. Yeah, I mean Devon Achane's still worth keeping for your fantasy lineup. So
and Tyreek Hill.
But yeah, I don't know about Tyreek Hill. I mean, I guess Tyreek Hill, yeah. But just. I don't know. It's tough being it's just tough being in that position because you love a coach that respects his players, and that's what Mike McDaniel really represents. A guy, a down to earth coach, that really understands the players and where they're coming from, especially being at the young age where he is. I know age isn't really the biggest factor when it comes to being a good NFL head coach, but it might surprise you, but a lot of I bet I could bet a lot of money that the Dolphins players love to have Mike McDaniel's presence around, and he's just one of those go happy go lucky guys. He has a great presence about him. So
Yeah, I can definitely agree with
you
that.
know, no insult to Mike McDaniel, but unfortunately with the NFL, it's just business. Even if
Yeah,
the Jets get this win, so I wouldn't be surprised, Nick. I wouldn't.
yeah. And surprisingly enough, the reason why I kind of picked this game was because the Dolphins are going to be wearing their badass rivalry uniforms. Those look clean as hell.
I gotta see this real quick. I want to see how clean
Yeah,
it
look
looks.
up Dolphins rivalry uniforms.
Ooh, with the all black and stuff.
Yeah,
Woo!
the all blacks. Those are clean, right?
Those are clean, man. That's pretty tough. I can't lie. For an 0 for an 0-3 team like that, that's crazy.
They look clean, right?
Dude, they are. I think from ranking the uniforms, let's talk about that real quick.
Oh yeah, before we get
I
into the
think
Cincinnati Denver game, let's take a look at all the rivalry uniforms and rank which
yeah,
one.
I'm gonna rank the uniforms. There's 8, right?
There's 8 of them: AFC East and NFC West this year.
All right, let me start off. All right, so I'll give you my list, and then you go with yours at the after mine. All right.
Okay.
So rating from like worst to best, the worst has got to be the 49ers.
Okay.
I don't really care for it. I just feel like it's like the colors don't really pop out to me in a way where I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's such a clean jersey. Um, 49ers have great colors, don't get me wrong, but it's just the black and the numbers around it. It's just not really appealing to my eyes. It looks like a number on a roulette table. You know, I mean, looks like I don't know if you understand that. I'm just saying like I'm not really the biggest fan. I don't know, but going back to my all right, so I'm going to number 7 now. I'm gonna say the Rams.
Really?
Yeah, you know, I'm just so used to having those, like looking at those kind of uniforms, especially with the Rams. I feel like I mean like the all white uniforms, the all black uniforms. Yeah, like you can say the same with the Dolphins that they have an all black kind of thing going on, but yet again, like I rather would pick the secondary colors off Dolphins rather than the Rams. Because I don't feel like black, blue, and white. I mean blue and white, blue and yellow, black, blue, and yellow are really the most like I don't know. They're not really the best colors combined. Um, but for number 6, I'm kind of gonna go with I'm gonna go with this the Seahawks.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know we're definitely in disagreement here. Um, the Seahawks one is pretty. It's all right, you know. It's just yet again, I'm not really. I never really was the biggest fan of like the Seahawks colors in general. Um, but yet again, like it's not bad, but I'm not saying it's like top 5 or top 3. It's just it's a nice jersey. It's just not one of those things where I'm like, oh my gosh, like I would kill to have a jersey like that. And then I'm gonna go with the Jets. I'm not really the best. I don't really like green jerseys sometimes, like unless if they're dark green. I mean that's what the Jets rivalry uniforms are. But like yet again, it looks like you're getting like you're in basic training kind of with these with these military green looking uniforms. But it's still clean. I can't lie. I kind of like it a little bit. It'll be fun to see that for the Monday night showdown. I'll go a little faster. Um, for what do I have? So I said that one, that one, that one, that one. For number 3, I'm gonna go with or number 4. Yeah, I'm sorry, number 4. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals jersey. Um, the Cardinals jerseys are so tough. I love it. But shout out to NFL Memes IG, one of my favorite Instagram pages that I, follow. Um, that, the more you kind of look at the uniform, the more it looks like a quesadilla.
Or like
So,
oh yeah, because it's
like
like
the
a
flower, yeah.
it's
So I'm
supposed to
like,
be like
damn, like,
it's supposed to be like a sandy desert.
yeah,
Him and I
exactly.
talked about
But
this earlier. It's
we
supposed to have
did,
like a
yeah.
sandy desert sort of vibes,
Yeah,
but
the whole field setup was clean, bro. I can't lie. The Arizona State flag, and dude, I love the colors. Like it's, I would get that jersey, but yet again, I just feel like the desert sprinkle, like it's a great touch. Don't get me wrong, but it's not one of those things where like it's not like I don't know. A lot of people can kind of joke about that
Oh yeah,
jersey.
shout out to the Drew Allen who made the score recap for the Seahawks Cardinals. So he took the Cardinals logo and put it behind an actual tortilla, and he built in Mexican food jokes into what he was saying in the recap, which was super
Oh, no
hilarious.
kidding. That's pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
go ahead and look up the Drew Allen and look up his latest video, which is the Seahawks Cardinals score recap, and you'll see why. No, better yet, I'll even send it to you over Discord.
yeah, just send it to me. But I'm just gonna finish it up with Miami at 3. I really like these colors, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really the best. I'm not the biggest fan with the dark jerseys, but like these are some badass looking colors with with the blue and the orange. It just works. It's so clean, and I can't wait to see it. And second is the Patriots. I love these uniforms. I feel like Patriots have one of the best alternate jerseys. Like they have one of the best designs in the league. I love it. I love the throwbacks. I just love the colors in general. You can't go wrong with red, white, and blue. And speaking of which is not red or blue, but it's all white, is the Buffalo Bills. Oh man, such a clean jersey, bro. Like
Okay.
it's insane. I love it.
All right, so I'm gonna run off my rankings, right? Number 8's the Jets. Like, I really do not like these, even though I do like the font that they have attached to the jerseys a lot, because it reminds you of like Gotham City Knights. But I wish they executed the colors on it a lot better.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they
Number
didn't, but
number 7's the 49ers. They tried this look back when they had the Color Rush jerseys back from like 2015 with the all blacks. But I do like these ones just a little bit better though, because I love how they
right,
added like the black helmet to them.
right. Yeah, I
Um,
like that.
and your number 1 is actually my number 6 is the Buffalo Bills.
Get out of here, bro. What?
I don't get me wrong, they are clean, but units hearted, no.
Am I what?
Because remember, they're going full unitard with these. They're going white on white with these.
Yeah, but I like that stuff.
Number 5 is gonna be the Rams.
Okay.
Especially when I like the helmets that they did with these. The black jersey, black pants, and black Ram helmets, never before seen, and I think they did it pretty well.
All right. Not bad.
Number 4 for me is New England.
Damn. Bro, we are not on the same wavelength here.
No, we are not. New England. You know the side patch logo, right? It reminds me a lot of like the New Egypt high school logo. You ever see that?
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I guess.
Any of you New Jersey high school folk would understand. Because New Egypt is a New Shore Conference school.
Yeah, that's a little biased now, man, but all right, I get it.
But don't get me wrong, the combo they decided to go with is actually pretty clean. They're not unitarding these.
It is.
They're
It is.
going
I agree.
they're going with the colored jersey. I think they're going with like white or gray pants with them. I don't know if you saw the previews of them already.
I don't know if I did or not.
But number 3 is the Arizona Cardinals.
Okay. Yeah. Fair.
Because I already saw them on the field last night, and that field looks so clean. The tortilla look is really funny, but I really do like it a lot.
Much agreed.
Number 2 is the Miami Dolphins.
We were close with that. I was 3, year 2, but
I absolutely love the idea of a black uniform in Miami. But one thing that could have taken it over the top, though, is substitute that orange with a Miami Vice pink.
Ooh!
Damn,
that's not bad, Nick!
That would have made it number 1.
Yeah, that's actually tough. Yeah, like what the Marlins did. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Instead of
Oh,
the
I didn't even
orange
think of it like
accents,
that.
they should have done the Miami Vice pink. That would have been so clean if they decided to rock that.
Oh, dude, you're so right with the powder blue and then like the hot pink, dude. Forget about it.
And that leaves my number one, the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, all right.
Because there's a hidden detail with these that I absolutely really love. Like, if you look closely, like it's not like the outlining pattern on the shoulders or anything. It's in the numbers. You can see that there are like miniature 12s inside the numbers.
There's miniature what?
Miniature 12s inside the numbers, like to represent the 12th man.
Oh, wow.
So there's a that's a hidden detail that I absolutely love with that.
Wait, explain that. The 12th man thing.
Yeah, so I'm looking at Cooper Cuff's a rivalry uniform, right? And inside
Mhm.
his number 10, inside the outline, in the green and orange sort of patch there, you can see that there's tiny little 12s representing the 12 man, but making up like Seahawk sort of feathers, if you will.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a really cool hidden detail that I have with these. And that's why it's like one of the most unique concepts I ever seen in a uniform.
Yeah, you don't really see much people like taking the amount of time to just really have these hidden meanings and stuff.
Yeah, and that's why I absolutely love that concept. That hidden detail really meant a lot to me, and that makes it number one. But
All right, not a bad list.
but the one thing that will
Um,
deteriorate my rating though is how they look on the field. I have to see how they look on the field first before I really settle anything.
that's true, yeah.
Because
I mean, it
the
really
Cardinals are the
really
only team.
depends where the light hits it.
Yeah, the Cardinals are the only team to wear their uniforms so far. Miami will do it on Monday, but I honestly can't wait to see the rest of them.
Well, for our next week's podcast, we'll do a before. Well, this is our before, right? And then we'll do a little bit of a re-ranking after.
Yeah, but the Cardinals will stay where they are as of right now, as we already saw how they
Obviously,
are on the field.
right.
Um, and then with that
And
said, we have our last game to predict: the Denver Broncos
okay,
hosting the Cincinnati Bengals.
Broncos,
Broncos.
Broncos, one and done. Let's ride, Broncos country.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Let's ride. Yep.
So
I miss Russell Wilson's like cornball era, man.
I know.
Remember
Now as the
remember like that
Giants,
video?
it's unlimited.
Yeah, that video where it was just utter silence. It was like the photo shoots, and he said, "Yeah, like he slaps the football. He's like Broncos country, let's rock." Like it's so funny, and then like everyone just kind of hated on him for that. I
Yeah.
kind of felt bad, but
And you're and
um,
everybody was like, "Oh my god, who let Russ cook again?"
yeah, dumpster fires. That's what he's been cooking.
I know.
Yeah, but I think that is it, my friend.
Yep. So the only like a couple games we really disagreed on here was Minnesota and Pittsburgh. We disagreed on Tennessee and Houston.
Yep.
We disagreed on Jets Dolphins. So those are the only three games we disagreed on. So what's gonna be our weekly bet for this week?
Oh crap! You put too much pressure on me. Because we disagree on a bunch of games.
You want to do the Houston game again, or do you want to try something different?
All right. If the Jets win,
Okay.
we go to a Jets game.
Let's do the Jets game. Okay.
All right. If the Jets win, I'm bringing you to a Jets game, but you have to wear a Jets jersey.
Luckily enough, I do have a Jamal Adams Jets jersey.
Okay. I'm liking this. Or it's either that or a tailgate, either or. We have to go to a game. All right. What if the Dolphins? Now you gotta use. All right.
Okay.
What if the Dolphins beat the Jets?
So, if the Dolphins win, I really didn't get enough time to come up with this because this is like so much immense pressure. So, what'd you say? If the Jets win, you have to bring me to a game and I have to wear a Jets jersey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
And if they do win at the game we're at, you have to post. Oh, the Jets win. Be like JETS. You have to put that.
I had to put the
Or
chant as the caption,
yes, it's either that or a Snapchat story.
right? Okay, okay. So, okay, I gotta think of this for a second. If the Dolphins win, right? Hold on. Before the game, right? I have a little bit of a challenge for you. So,
Oh God.
before the game starts, you have to say the Jets are going to beat the Dolphins, and if they lose, I will do whatever the top comment says.
Oh,
And it has
damn.
and it has to be related to the Dolphins.
Where am I posting this on? Instagram, TikTok?
Anywhere.
All right, bet. I'll post it on Snapchat. I'll be like, first person to slide up on my thing. I have to do the dare.
Yep. So,
All right.
Jets are going to beat the Dolphins, and if they don't send me a dare, first person to send me it is the one I do if the Jets lose.
We got a deal. Virtual handshake. Ready?
It's a deal.
All right.
So,
We got to follow through with our 2 bets first before we do that.
yeah.
You have to give me the nightlight, and I have to wear the wig, so.
Yeah. So, we're
we have to
1-1
do this
with our bets right now.
Yeah, our deadline is we had to do this before week 6. Our week 6 show. Deal?
Yeah, before our week 6 show. This is our week 3 recap going into week 4. So,
Right.
our deadline for the bets has to be on week 6 going into week 7.
Yep. All right. The deal's the deal.
Perfect.
All right, my man.
So,
I think we're all wrapped up, right?
yes, sir. That's everything.
Alrighty. You want to do the.
Yep. So, thank you
Little
all for
send-off.
tuning in to the Fantasy Football Recap on Victory Formation. So, good luck in fantasy this week, and I'll see y'all next time.
We promise not to screw you over. So.
Yep.